Mercy Chigonyora, and our top story for tonight, Vietnamese refugees seeking refuge and the safety with a new beginning of life. And a new boat with around 200 refugees docked 5 kilometers north of Perth.
That's right, Ben. With this new refugees coming into our shores, Australians are divided in whether or not this will bring a refugee influx, one of which the country cannot sustain.
With this a boat arriving and more soon to follow, the people of Australia are split between in a refugee safe zone or telling them to go back to where they came from.
We're taking out a field reporter, Sierra, who's on the scene of the refugee boat.
Yes, that's right, Josh. This is Sierra Aguilar reporting on the unexpected arrival of 200 Vietnamese refugees on our Australian shores today. Their journey to safety was filled with the fear of death and the questioning of their survival. Here's a short clip of their arrival.
A window of flat, calm water with no wind is seeing a mad dash across the Mediterranean Strait from Turkey to Greece, 6 kilometres to sanctuary. As they approach the shore, we can see the panic still set on their faces. These are families with several...
As these refugees stepped on the Australian soil, their faces told a story of resilience and hope, just as a nation once seen in the past. The perilous journey taken by these refugees reflects the enduring challenges faced by those escaping the danger of their homeland.
Afternoon, everyone. We're back here today with a special story. A special story coming in with a special person. And this person now, she has spent months in the ocean seeking refuge. One of the 200 board members within the boat that had just docked in Perth. And now we're with her today as she shares a traumatic story. And she can barely speak English, so I shall speak Vietnamese now. Xin chào.
Don't tell I mai.
Don't tell her Ben. Now, Colomeste, what she had just said is she doesn't really feel the need to talk right now, as her father died, and sources told us before that after research, they found out that she had lost her mom and her father and came here with the uncle, not knowing where to go, not knowing if she's gonna spend the next day alive. And I'm here to tell you that this is what so many refugees go through. And it's a sad story. Kelemo. Her name is Mai. And Mai is a strong one. And I think this story should inspire Australians to welcome other people within their land. Thank you.
Welcome back, and we're here trying to find the Minister of Home Affairs, Jordan Bryans. We need his opinions on the refugees. Come with me. Here it comes. Excuse me. We need
I'm not dealing.
Can you please answer a few questions, please, on the refugees? What are your opinions?
This will have to say with the refugees. They should not have come to this country. We should not have to deal with the foreign affairs that the Vietnam government are dealing with, okay? We are not responsible for them. We will never have to deal with this stupid shit nowhere. It is not our government's responsibility, it's not my responsibility, and it's not any of our taxpayers' responsibility. Go away. Hello, we're here in Dr. Umar's office, an activist, so we can grab some professional light on the opinion of the Vietnam refugees. Dr. Umar, what do you have to say about this?
What I have to say is it's unfortunate that people still want to talk and exclude refugees, acting like this country isn't built off immigrants. You know what I have to say about it? These people came from a war-torn nation where the North Vietnam separated from the South of Vietnam, and these people, all they had to do was go through re-educational camps, had to flood, violence, everything was mad. And now we got people like the Minister of Home Affairs saying these wild stuff. He has no heart. That's what I have to say. He has no heart, and he should go back to where he came from. That's it.
Thank you. Truly inspiring words.
These refugees endured weeks at sea, braving treacherous waters and uncertain futures. Their stories of survival are a stark reminder of the lengths people will go to for safety, and the opportunity for a better life. Here we are today interviewing Mai's uncle in his garden at the refugee camp. Hi, what's your name?
SBJ.
How was your experience in this camp?
Experience of the camp. These people.
It is traumatizing.
As you can see here, the experience that these refugees face when they come into Australia are absolutely traumatizing. And
Sorry.
Just thinking about my family back home.
can you please tell us about the journey that you had on the boat?
My family and I couldn't bear the hardships. It was a long journey. We struggled in the danger. We had to leave everything behind. You see, this is the campsite where we stayed. This is all we have, you know. Imagine being out here for days, trying to find a new country, coming back from violence. And this is all you have, you know. My niece that I never met, my young niece, she was here sick, very sick, no food. And this is all we have. I had to grow my flowers to keep me happy. Although very depressing. The people, we tired. We're just waiting to find refuge, you know. I felt sick, very sick, you know. And if it wasn't for this, all that we have would have been dead. And yeah, we struggled a lot.
That sounds like a horrible experience.
Yeah. I didn't think that even many people would fit in that small boat, but we found a way to compact everyone in this tiny section. And the boat nearly sank as storm, just thunder, like bam. Sorry. Thunder, day and night. Thought I was going to die, but we survived. And we're gonna continue surviving in this country. So yeah, me and my niece, we survived. Because I met her in Vietnam, you know, and I told her, come on the boat.
Here is a clip of the boat that they stayed in for months and months trying to get to Australia. BJ and Mai and the rest of the fellow refugees describe their journey as a prolonged duration through treacherous waters, cramped conditions, starvation, thirst, and the constant fear of being detected by authorities. Packed in a small, overcrowded vessel, the journey seemed endless as many individuals lost their lives in the embark for safety from sickness and harsh climates. As our coast came into their view, the signs of hope finally appeared after enduring unimaginable hardships. A story of resilience, hope, and the wanting of a brighter future. May it all inspire us to extend our hands in compassion for those who seek refuge. Now back to the studio. Audio Jungle.
We're at the scenes live, at the very scenes of the refugee sites. And as you see at the scenery, this is where the people have stayed. This is what it looked like in the boat. And you think these conditions are bad, but the conditions in the boat were even worse. And to these people, this is actually an upgrade to what they just had survived on that water, treacherous water, for months. And I'm here today with one of the survivors, as Sierra Aguilera. She had spoke to one of the handsome uncles. Now, we're with another reporter. And now, we got a special guest too. Can I get a name, please?
My name's Frank.
Frank. How are you, Frank? You're not doing well. Frank, if you allow me to sit down with you. The people, you know, we're split away between allowing refugees into our sites, and maybe your story could inspire them to be a bit more empathetic.
There is no decision. The moment I came here, I was detained for a day and then thrown out into the street like a dog. Now every night I fight for my own survival, moving from corner to corner, not knowing when I will eat next, not knowing if I'll be able to sleep or wake up the next morning, never knowing if someone will kill me. I live in constant fear and struggle for life. I came here for a better life, not for a worse one.
You hear that, audience? He came here for a better life, not for a worse one. And the government, when you have people like the Prime Minister, people like the Minister of Home Affairs, trying to keep these people outside.